addition to the seminary program, Mundelein is a large faculty, and we offer a number of other specialized forms of training through our special institutes. The oldest of these is the Pontifical Faculty of Theology, which is a postgraduate program. So after a man has completed his training for the priesthood, he would go on to do higher degrees. Also, lay people are invited into these programs as well. These are the higher degrees of the Church, granted in the name of the Holy Father himself. There's only 5 or 6 faculties in the United States that have the authority to grant these degrees, and Mundelein's proud to be one of them. These are the specialist degrees that make a person an academic specialist all the way up to the doctorate. It prepares them to teach in seminaries, colleges, universities, and so it's the research dimension of theology that the Pontifical Faculty focuses on. Additionally, we have some other specialized institutes that grant higher degrees. One, founded by Cardinal George, was the Liturgical Institute. And this has a very specific purpose of looking at liturgy and the worship of the Church through the lens of sacramental theology. This has been a neglected aspect in most academic settings, and Cardinal George very much wanted to reintroduce this as a specialty. And so the Liturgical Institute offers professional master's degrees for people preparing to work in parish or diocesan offices, but then an academic master's degree preparing someone to go on and do a PhD, or programs that lead to our own higher degrees in the Pontifical Faculty that are research degrees. The Graduate School of Theology, which is part of the seminary, offers a Doctor of Ministry degree. Now, this is a specialized professional degree for priests and others in full-time ministry, pastoral associates, directors of religious ed, people like that, to go on and do additional studies in the professional practice of ministry, to equip them with greater skills and knowledge to be more effective in their actual ministry settings. In addition to the Doctor of Ministry program, one of our other institutes, the Institute for Lay Formation, is offering a Master of Pastoral Studies degree, which is the first professional degree for a lay person wishing to enter into full-time ministry within the Catholic Church. These would be roles such as pastoral associate or director of religious education, or perhaps hospital chaplain, healthcare worker, ministry. These are all roles that are available to the laity in the church, and this master's degree prepares them to function at that fully trained level. The degree is also available for men who are permanent deacons who wish to go on and do further theological studies up to the master's level. The different specialized institutes really extend Mundelein into new areas of service. Cardinal George, when he brought all of these programs to Mundelein Seminary, his intention was that they would share in the excellent academic faculty that works here. I mean, we have faculty members who are really thought leaders and who publish research and are well-known authors and speakers of national and international renown. And he wanted the strength of that faculty to extend outward into other ministerial areas within the church. So I think what it does is it takes the excellent formation we're providing for priests, but then also extends that outward to others who are serving the church. So it will only strengthen the ministry of the church at the local level. These other institutes, which administer programs that are certificate courses rather than degrees, really seek to train a different level of church ministers. So the lay leadership programs that are offered by the Instituto de Liderazgo Pastoral or also by the Institute for Lay Formation really provide a pastor of a parish with the opportunity to take a volunteer who's been very successful, who's a mature person, who has a lot of capacity for ministry, but then to give them a broad-based kind of first introduction to theological studies, to deepen their capacity to serve in the parish, such that the pastor might then be able to say to this volunteer, okay, I can now hand over this particular program or ministerial program to you. You can lead it under my supervision. So the idea there is to provide parishes with the ability to extend their priests' effectiveness by training up competent lay leaders who can assist them. It's a similar thing with the diaconate program. So the Second Vatican Council restored the order of deacons as a permanent order within the church. It is a ministry of word and of charity. And so the deacon is not analogous to a priest, although he's an ordained minister of the Catholic Church. His ordination is really to the ministry of the word and then to charity. So he's to be the eyes, the ears, the arms, the legs of the bishop and the pastor that he's serving with, particularly in the area of charity. So deacons take a course of studies. It's a part-time course of studies extending over 4 years. Again, to give them that broad base of preparation, a good spiritual formation, to help them become effective preachers for the ministry of the word. And in that way, again, we are multiplying the gifts of ministry within the church. Two very exciting things are on the horizons. As you probably know, Mundelein Seminary serves 30 dioceses across the country. We're among the largest of the priestly formation programs serving the United States. We've always been in the top tier of those seminaries. And so, in addition to being the seminary of the Archdiocese of Chicago, we also offer our services more broadly to other dioceses that they can use us to train their priests. The exciting thing on the horizon is we are about to do the same thing in 2 of the other institutes. So the Institute for Lay Formation is for the first time beginning to offer its training for lay ecclesial ministries to another diocese. We're going to be partnering with the Diocese of Joliet to offer the lay leadership course of studies. And being one metropolitan area, that will certainly be a great advantage to the parishes throughout Chicagoland, that our 2 dioceses will be doing this cooperatively. And secondly, the Instituto de Liderazgo Pastoral is preparing to offer first lay leadership and then deacon formation to the Diocese of Des Moines in Iowa. It's very difficult for some dioceses who have a large Hispanic population to have the resources necessary to do a high level of training. And since the Instituto has these programs already designed and intact, we're doing a pilot program right now with Des Moines, which is experimenting to see how Instituto might deliver these high-quality formation programs we have here in Chicago to dioceses elsewhere in the United States. So those are 2 really exciting academic developments that are on the horizon.